I think that a lot of people assume that I have my shit together, but I think you're one of those people who know I don't. Or I can be like, I could just, come to you with my insecurities, and I know there's no judgment. Like there's just a no judgment type of relationship with us, and how we're so alike but so different and so complementary,
I feel the same way about you. Nobody else gets me like you do. Sometimes I think you know me better than myself.
I'm psychic.
I know.
What are you hesitant to tell me and why?
I will probably just say that I feel like I may have just been coming out of a really tough depression or depressive state after the last relationship that I had. And I didn't want you and Mom to worry about me because I never want you guys to. But it just really hit me hard. So, yeah. It's not that I'm hesitant to tell you, I don't want you to worry if you don't have to. I'm gonna be all right.
Did you think I didn't know?
You always know.
But I knew you didn't want to talk about it. And there are times when I'll ask you certain questions because I knew how you felt about him. But I was just trying to make sure that you were okay in other ways, or make you feel like you were not alone. Because no matter how it ended, it was so nice to see you happy, It was so nice to see you happy and really enjoying being loved on, and yeah, just taking that chance because I know how guarded your heart has been. But I knew, I just felt like you.
I think I knew that you knew.
Yeah. You have to feel it to heal it. You know what I mean? What I was nervous about was you being in a space of being so upset from that relationship or the way that it ended, that you would be closed off for everything. But what I've noticed is you haven't been. You've actually been really open.
Yeah. I feel like I'm learning a lot. And
Growth.
healing. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Is it my turn? How do I not know when it's my turn? There's only two of us. What's the pain in me you wish you could heal, and why? I think I know what you're going to say. But go ahead.
I feel like, I could be wrong, But I feel like there's an feeling sometimes of unworthiness or not enoughness, like your voice doesn't matter. And along the way, I feel like with that, maybe you feel like what you have to say or what you bring to the table, like before you bring it to the table, there's like this little doubt, like this question mark. You know what I mean?
Hesitance.
Yeah. Yeah. But you're so worthy. You're so like, you're just amazing. And I like, fuck everyone else. I just want you to know that fully, you know, and take up that space and know it fully, like fully know it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. That is not what I thought you were going to say.
What'd you think I was going to say?
It ain't none of your business.
Ain't none of your business. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I thought you were going to talk about me and my tough heart. But
I mean,
that's fine. I like your answer, though.
but I mean, it's connected though. If you think about it, like one of the reasons why your heart has been closed or tough is because this feeling of like, I gotta protect myself. You know, you don't need all that. You good. It's my turn.
I think.
Okay. When do you think I feel closest to you and why?
Probably when I'm bearing my soul or you're just letting it all out. And maybe I don't have the words to say, but I'm there and I'm listening, or vice versa. It's probably when I feel that you feel you're the closest to me, and I feel as close to you as well.
I was thinking about this a lot. Just this particular question. But remember when, a stupid ass question, like, remember when Dad died?
Yeah.
And there were a lot of changes, very fast changes in our life,
Yeah.
very abrupt changes. Like that was a time that we had to be separated. Like I needed to go back and be with Mom and take care of all the things that had to do with wrapping up a life. And it was the worst time of my life. And I felt like I didn't have you. But I used to call you, remember, like at work for nothing. Yeah. And it was just because I needed to hear your voice. Because I felt like I just needed grounding. I felt like my whole world just was so fucked. And everything was just turned upside down. And the only thing that could ground me was hearing your voice. So even if it was just like, hey girl, what are you doing? That was like, that's when I felt closest to you. And even when I think back to that time, like, because I didn't, it was like navigating waters that I'd never navigated before. And I didn't know how to be strong, but if I could call you and hear your voice, then I knew that I would have strength and that I knew that we were in it together, even if you couldn't be physically with me at that time.
If this were to be our last conversation ever, What would you never want me to forget?
That I was the favorite child. There's so many things I would never want you to forget. One, that you don't need me. You don't need me to be you. And you're so amazing. And everything that you need in this life to be successful, you already have, you know? I would tell you, or I would want you to know that you're worthy of love, that you're worthy of taking up space in this world. And I just love you. I know I'm biased, but you are the best person in the history of all humans, like, right? I
know I'm not as vocal as you. Never have been. I always feel like you speak on behalf of both of us.
Weirdo.
Because that's your ministry. But I want you to know that you are my favorite person ever. Always. And I love you beyond measure. It pains me to know what life would be without you in it. But I know you wouldn't want me to be unhappy. I just love you so much.
I know.
Hey, if you are watching that video and you want to ask those questions to your family, visit theskindeep.com/shop to get the And Family Edition.